Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to Gaming News Friday. And we're going to not take too long to get right to the news. But I do want to get the stream music going. There. It's about time that stuff just works. Yeah. Let me work on the... Is this gonna work like it's supposed to? Of course not. Ah, there it is. Bam! The news. Sometimes it just works. Hi guys, how are you guys doing tonight? I'm used to streaming at night. How are you guys doing today? The one midday stream that I do a week. And that's for gaming news. Because if you're not going to watch it live now, at least you'll be able to watch it live. Or watch the VOD later on. Either way, you will be caught up by the end of this live stream. And this week has been a banger of a freaking week, guys. Xbox Showcase at the beginning of the week, last weekend. And then Nintendo Direct on Tuesday. So we've got plenty of console gaming news. But I didn't shy away from the PC gaming news. There is some PC gaming news. Some good, some not so good. Yeah. You'll see. I'm sure there's some good in there somewhere. Anyway, you guys hit me up in the live chat. Let me know how you guys are doing this afternoon while I... Oops. Well, I'll check on things right quick. Give you guys a little bit of time to check in. Sorry guys, I was wanting to make sure I had a pinned message. So I gotta get it going right quick on all three platforms. So if you guys are here, feel free to hit me on that live chat. Let me know how you guys are doing this afternoon. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday. A great beginning to your weekend. There we go. Alrighty. We should be good to go. How are you guys doing this afternoon? Hit me up in that live chat. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time to get in here, get settled in. Cadet, did you make it in here yet? Sorry guys, I gotta make sure the yeah, you guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat with whatever you guys want to chit chat about. We're gonna get it going because we ain't got no time to waste. We already got a late start today, so without further ado, let's get to the banger of the amount of gaming news that we've got going on. Let's get it going. To start things off, we're gonna jump straight into the Nintendo Direct from this past Tuesday. With this, the remake of Zelda Ocarina of Time being the main thing.
Fight those things together.
Wasn't trying to do all that. There we go. And just for this particular trailer, because they didn't really show a whole lot, I don't think there's any reason why they would shoot me down for showing you guys this. So, oh, if it's gonna freaking work, what the hell? Okay.
May not sound like a lot at first, but imagine 40 versions of your favorite.
Stupid John Cena shot. Don't nobody want a Honda.
Out this year.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Wow, look at that. The graphics on this remake are gonna be freaking phenomenal. Quite possibly the best Zelda of all time, being remade for the Switch 2. And only for the Switch 2.
Well, it looks like the rumors were true, and Nintendo's The Legend
2026.
of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake for Switch 2 is not only real, but it looks amazing. The original Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite games ever made. It's one of the highest rated games of all time, and the reveal trailer today shows that this new remake will launch later this year. We'll have lots more details about this gorgeous new remake soon, but until then, for all things Zelda, stick with IGN.
So, yeah. Why can't I unfull screen it? Okay. We'll make sure to cut the frickin' crap off before the end next time. Anyway, yeah. The new Zelda remake.
If Buzzer
Quite possibly the biggest news of the entire Zelda or Nintendo Direct. They promised more details before the launch. It's going to launch sometime this afternoon. It's going to launch sometime later this year. I'm assuming either right around Christmas time, most likely, because they don't want to try to, well, I don't know. I don't know. There's like the problem with games coming out around Christmas time is they're coming out at the same time GTA 6 is. Like GTA 6 has almost got freaking the Christmas season on lockdown. Like people have been avoiding releasing their games around that time. So maybe we'll see it before November. I'm hoping we do. I don't have a Switch 2, but boy, this game makes me want to buy one, that's for sure. Excited I am about the Ocarina of Time. Are you guys excited about it? Let me know in that live chat. And if you're watching this after the fact, then hit me up in that comment section on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think about the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. I gotta say, I'm freaking excited about it. The original on the Nintendo 64, I actually have at least one copy of. And now it returns for a new generation in 2026. Reborn exclusively for the Switch 2, as I just mentioned. Then we had the Kingdom Hearts 4. It's real, it's finally here. Kingdom Hearts 4 got its big reveal after years of waiting. There's no release date, unfortunately, but it's coming to Switch 2 now. That was a big surprise. We also got a Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. The complete Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 on October 8th. You can play the demo of demo for Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind later on Tuesday, so it's available now. I'm assuming on the Nintendo Store or app. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 got its announcement, along with another Minecraft. A dedicated Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Expect better visuals, enhanced lighting, and shadow effects. Your Switch Worlds carryover is due out at some point this year. Can't they just give a fucking release date? Like, that crap drives me so nuts about the directs and the showcases and stuff like that. Just give us a freaking release date window at least. Most of them always go, oh, it's going to be this year or that year. Gee, thanks. That narrows it down to a whole 12 months. Splatoon Raiders also got a fresh look at the single. We got a fresh look at the single player Splatoon Raiders, due out on July 23rd. I actually got a release date for that one. There's a Splatoon Raiders Direct set for June 30th, where we'll learn more about it right before its release date. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Weathered World. Scout, train, and synthesize monsters to discover your favorite companion and Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World launching on December 3rd on Switch 2 and the regular Switch as well. So there's a dub for you guys on the regular Switch. You finally get tossed a game. Seems like they've kind of left the people on the original Switch behind. That way they'll force you to buy the new one. The Duskbloods, from Software's multiplayer interaction game The Duskbloods, showed up at the Nintendo Direct as expected, with news that a closed network test is due out this summer, but we don't have a release date, despite Nintendo still saying the Duskbloods launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. I still don't get why these game companies keep saying, oh, it's going to come out in 2026. Man, it's fucking June already. We're halfway through 2026. Can you just give us a damn date? I mean, come on. It's not that hard. I mean, if all else fails, you can always just do what GTA did and delay it like 3-4 times, you know? Alright. Final Fantasy Resonance. Dude. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys. Let me check on the chat right quick. Wait a minute, the multi-chat's not... Oh, that's right. Hold on a second, guys. My bad. I'm sorry if you guys have been chit-chatting and I can see kick chat on my screen. For some reason, the YouTube stuff isn't showing up. Give me 1 second, guys. So if you're on YouTube or Twitch and you're chit-chatting, I did not see it. All right, Cadet is here. Good to see you here, Cadet. Don't freeze to death. Don't freeze to death in that there cooler. All right, the rest of you guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat. I'm sorry, I've not got better news. But it is going to get better. No worries there. Alright, let's get back to it, shall we? The live chats should be popping in now, regardless of what platform you're watching on. So if Twitch, Kick, YouTube, doesn't matter, hit me on that live chat. I will keep checking periodically, but while I'm reading the articles and stuff, I'm actually on that screen, and I can't see chat while I'm on that screen. Alright. And Final Fantasy Resonance is a brand new HD 2D turn-based RPG style RPG from Square Enix, due out on Nintendo Switch. I'll read and speak right here soon. Due out on Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC on October 22nd, 2026. I didn't see this at first, but man, I'm getting some old school, like the original Final Fantasy IX on the PS1. Like, I see that, I get old school PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy vibes. Oh, what the hell? It's only 2 minutes long
40
trailer.
doesn't sound like a lot at
Why is
first,
it always?
but imagine
Why is there always a John Cena Honda commercial? Yeah.
First Final Fantasy in HD 2D.
This is gonna be interesting right here.
Final Fantasy returns to its roots with cinematic pixel art in a classic tale of crystals with a new twist. Final Fantasy Resonance. A mysterious warrior driven by revenge and shrouded in darkness seeks to shatter the 8 crystals that sustain this world. As a knight of the realm, you set out on a journey to protect the crystals.
I'm telling you.
Encounter allies bound by a shared fate.
The graphics are a lot better
Explore
than
fantastic
PlayStation 1, but
lands
getting some PS1 vibes right here, man.
and overcome countless perils along the way. Uncover the secrets of the past as you discover the truth of this world. Summon new strength from outside and within. Final Fantasy Resonance, coming October 22nd, 2026. Heroes resonate across worlds.
Okay, October 22nd, 2026. We get Final Fantasy Resonance. I'm actually kind of excited about that game. Well, you guys let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm just excited for just because of give me one second, guys. Alright guys, sorry. My son's awake and home. The whole reason why I do this in the middle of the day on Fridays, because usually on Friday he's at school all day, but it's summer vacation and yeah. Anyway. You guys let me know what you guys think about Final Fantasy Resonance. I'm kind of excited about it. It comes out right before my birthday, so I don't know if I'm going to use it as one of my birthday present options, but I might. Star Fox free demo. Star Fox gets a free demo today, so as of Tuesday, you get the free demo, and the full game launches on Nintendo Switch 2 on June 25th. That is right around the corner, guys. That's a really long trailer, so we're not gonna watch it, but I'd have to say I'm pretty excited about that too. That's kind of where my excitement ends though. Although Nintendo Switch Sports Resort kind of sounds cool, but it's exclusive for the Switch 2 on October 22nd as well. So, obviously, I won't be playing that on its release date. I was a fan of the original Wii Sports and stuff on the Wii's. Xenoblade Genesis. Nintendo announced the brand new Xenoblade game. It is due out on Switch 2 sometime in 2027, as per the usual. No release date, just a year, you know. Sometime next year. Xenoblade Chronicles Nintendo Switch 2 editions are coming, and there's also a Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and its upgrade pack are available right now. Additionally, the digital Switch 2 editions are of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Chronicles 3 will be available July 30th and December 3rd respectively. Big Walk got announced from the creators of an unentitled Goose Game Comes Big Walk, a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Obviously, more of a little kid's game. Looks cool for them, I guess. Looks kind of weird, but you know. I'm not a kid that would enjoy something like that, so. But if you guys are, let me know in that live chat. Or if you're watching on YouTube afterwards, hit me in that comment section. Devil May Cry 5 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on June 23rd. Another game that's right around the corner. Jump into Devil May Cry's signature action at a smooth 60 FPS in both TV and handheld mode as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil when Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition slashes its way onto the Switch 2. Lies of P Complete Edition launches on the Switch 2 on August 6th. I know we've got some Lies of P fans out there. They should be pretty excited about that, especially if you own a Switch 2. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches. It actually says Lods here. I thought it was missing some. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. When this fall? Who knows? I'd imagine before November, though. Anything that launches after November, I mean, it'll probably sell pretty good because of the Christmas season, but at the same time, it's only going to sell after everybody gets their GTA 6 fix in. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivation? Whatever. No. Survive, exercise, change the game, fight cursed spirits, outscore your rivals. Be the last player standing victorious in this 8-player survival royale. It comes to the Switch 2 sometime this year. When? Who knows? We'll find out in another direct, I guess. Donkey Kong Bonanza gets a DLC, which we've pretty much figured that was coming. The DLC, which includes Mario-inspired outfits for the limited time only Nintendo Switch 2 you can take advantage of the Donkey Kong Bonanza and the other select Donkey Kong Nintendo Classic titles via the Switch Online, plus Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is available. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later on this past Tuesday. So available now. Sorry guys. Deltarune Chapter 5. Don't know a whole lot about that. It's a funny, heartfelt new adventure game from the creators of Undertale. Deltarune Chapter 5 invites you to dive into the newest chapter of the Undertale's parallel story, fight or spare your way through the action-packed battles. It's going to launch on the Switch 2 and Switch as a free update to Deltarune on June 24th. Fire Emblem Futures Fortunes Wave. You guys got to see a new trailer for that at the Direct, and it's due out on September 17th. Pokemon Pokepia DLC. Nintendo announced the free update to the Pokemon Pokepia in August that adds a new move, Dive with Dive. You'll be able to explore the new world on the ocean floor and enjoy a life with Pokemon under the sea. There's also paid DLC via the expansion pack. This DLC is available for purchase right now. Part 1 Bubbly Basin is planned for release in August. So for you guys that are all about Pokemon, you guys got new DLC now, and another one coming in August. One Piece Grand Gourmet is a it's a simulation game, apparently cooking simulation game, due out on October 23rd. Yeah, you gotta manage your way through owning your first charming restaurant, blah blah blah. You pretty much get the drift. Rayman Legends Retold. Ubisoft is bringing Rayman Legends Retold to the Nintendo Switch 2 on October 1st. So don't miss out on that for those of you that have been waiting for another one of those games. Orbitals, a promising looking 2-player co-op adventure, is due out exclusively on the Switch 2 on September 3rd. Stellar Blade is coming to the Switch 2. Shift Up just announced the sequel to the summer game at the Summer Game Fest, but now we know the first game is due out on the Switch 2 at some point in 2026, because you know that's just the way everybody rolls. We ain't gonna give out real release dates. We're just gonna give you a year, you know. Anyway, Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Horizons is due out on October 9th on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, Nintendo Switch 2. Apparently skipping the Nintendo Switch, but that's the only one it's skipping. It's available as a bundle or as a separate expansion DLC on existing platforms. Omnimushu Way of the Sword is coming to the Switch 2. It's offering a fresh look at the combat in Capcom's upcoming action game, and it is due out on the 25th of September of this year. So we actually get a release date. Holy shit. Alright. I think that was it. Nope. Rhythm Heaven Groove. Nintendo Direct kicked off with the fresh look at Rhythm Heaven Groove, which is due out on the Switch on July 2nd, 2026. So another game that's right around the corner. So if that's your all's jam, then that's coming out as well. That is everything that was at the Nintendo Direct. If you guys want to see it, obviously you can go to the Nintendo's YouTube channel and watch the Direct in its entirety. Or I'm sure they probably got individual videos out for the whole Direct now. So feel free to venture over there if you want to see all of everything. Speaking of Nintendo, Nintendo stocks fell over 7% as the new Direct failed to impress investors. That's a shocker right there. Like, it wasn't the best Nintendo Direct, I'll give you that. But I mean, we got a cool looking Final Fantasy game. We got remake of Zelda coming. Unfortunately, a lot of them, like I was just saying, we got release years, but not dates. And a lot of them are this year. Like, you couldn't tell us when in between now and December. Like, there's the year's already half over. I mean, come on, man. Anyway, Nintendo stock has fallen over more than 7% following the latest Direct show, as investors apparently expressed their disappointment in the Switch theme event, which is surprising. But I mean, there was a lot of stuff there that just wasn't real impressive. Following the God dang it, get out of my way. Following the outperformance of the original Switch, shareholders are expecting big things from Nintendo, but the company has carefully informed investors about the Switch 2's generation's myriad of problems, including rising costs eating into profits. One thing that hasn't changed, though, is Nintendo's conservationism around software, which sees the group carefully scheduling and spacing out its games across multiple years. Yeah, but there's a difference between spacing them out a little bit and spacing them out a lot, and Nintendo seems to be spacing them out a lot. Like, you need more than a couple good games a year to keep people buying your stuff. So, I don't know. Right now, investors believe the Switch 2's pipeline is missing something big for this fiscal year: a new 2D Mario game. The latest Nintendo Direct apparently disappointed shareholders because it didn't include more new Switch 2 games, leading to a reduction in share demand and causing stock prices to fall more than 7.4%. In the next day trading, Nintendo only revealed 2 new first-party games for the Switch 2 at the show, and neither was a Mario game. I was really surprised that they didn't have something Mario there. Like, it's been a minute since they've released anything for Mario. Like, I mean, they've had obviously the Mario Kart on the release of the Switch 2, but they haven't brought an actual Mario game to Switch 2. However, investors have kept with the headlines. May not have been surprised by the lack of the 3D Mario game. Nintendo's shows comes months after reports that the next mainline Mario game isn't coming in 2026. It will instead come next year in 2027. That's despite Nintendo continuing Mario's 40th anniversary celebrations into this year. I mean, I think they should do something with a Mario game while it's the 40th anniversary. Them holding it back, it don't make no sense. It's possible that Nintendo didn't reveal a new Mario game because 2026 is also the 40th anniversary of one of its other core franchises, The Legend of Zelda, and Nintendo plans to release a remake of the N64 original Ocarina of Time on the Switch 2 to commemorate 4 decades of the franchise. That makes a little bit sense, but why not? Why wouldn't you celebrate both of them at the same time? Like, they're both 40 years old. So why wouldn't you want to, like, capitalize on that and make 2026 your banger of a year? You just came out with Switch 2. Hit with the Mario game at the freaking beginning of the year. Hit with the Zelda game at the end of the year. Bam. That's my logic, though. I mean, yeah, you'd have to bring some more bangers out the following year or two, but they could have. I'm sure they got more in the pipeline besides those two games, so I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think in that live chat. I'm about to check on the live chat, so I'm sorry if you guys have been talking. I haven't been reading the chat. When I'm reading the articles, I'm not on the screen with the chat. But I am about to go look at it. So give me 1 second, guys, and I'll look at the chat. But it says here, announcing a new Mario game at this time could steal the thunder away from the Zelda announcement. Which, I mean, I understood that, but, I mean, like I said, you could have brought the Mario game out at the beginning of the year before you even announced the Zelda game, and it wouldn't have took away from it. If anything, it would have added to it. So people would have already gotten their 40-year anniversary fixes of Mario out of the way, and would be ready for their 40-year Zelda. But that's just my opinion. It's also possible that Nintendo's holiday software presence could be dialed back in an effort to not compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, everybody's dodging that damn game like it's. Can't say I blame them though, because I mean, that game's gonna be gone before it ever launches, which is expected to essentially eat up the collective games industry time and money for months on end. Nintendo has telegraphed that it expects to sell 16.5 million Switch 2s in fiscal year 2027, and a steady slate of new content, including a galaxy of re-releases, remasters, and reports, will be the key to moving these units. That's where we're gonna take a little chat break. I'm gonna look at the chat. Oh, Powder Donuts, how's it going, man? But I gotta go. I'm here, but I gotta go to work. Just wanted to pop in. Ah, shit, I'm sorry, man. I done missed you like 15, 16, 17, 18 minutes ago. Damn. Sorry, Powder Donuts. If you're watching this still, or you're watching it after the fact, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Sorry, I missed your chat. I was deep in conversation with the news. I don't see any other chats. Let me give the streams a quick glance right quick. You guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat. Let me know how you're doing this afternoon. Let me know how you're enjoying this gaming news live stream. And yeah, if you guys got anything that you guys want to talk about, whether it be something that I've talked about during this live stream, or if you just want to hit me up and chit chat about whatever, that's all good to go as well. Always here for y'all if you need Speaking of that, well, you guys try to figure out what you guys might want to ask me or talk about. I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break. I done down that Dr. Pepper so fast that I gotta go bathroom. Don't gonna worry, guys. This is just an intermission. Give me a couple minutes and we'll be right back to the gaming news. Don't gonna worry. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. We're back. I told you. Give me a few minutes. I'd be right back. I'm not seeing any more comments in the live chat, so you guys feel free. Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Come on, guys. Hit me up in that live chat. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. If there's something gaming news related that you guys want to talk about that I'm not talked about so far, or if there's something I've talked about that you guys want to talk to me about. Let's have a conversation. Hit me up in that live chat. I will be keeping a better eye on it, but we're going to get back to the news because we've still got a ton of news to cover. All right, the next thing on the list is the Xbox game showcase from Tony from this past weekend. We got a Gears of War E-Day has a release date. Ahead of the extended preview today, we got a brand new look at the Gears of War E-Day during the Xbox Game Showcase. Set during the brutal events of Emergency Day, the new trailer showed off classic Gears of War action and some impressive visuals as Marcus Phoenix Sands has his signature armor led his squad mates during the Locust ground invasion. Gears of War E-Day launches on October 6th and will be exclusive to the Xbox Series S and X and PC. So Xbox returning to exclusives finally. Me personally, I'm not a real big fan of exclusives per se. Like, I'd rather games be available regardless of where you guys want to play. I'd rather be able to play wherever I want. I'd rather play all my games on my PC. But games like the new Wolverine and Gears of War E-Day is going to be on PC, but there's some Xbox games or games that you can play on your Xbox that you can't play on the PC. So yeah, it's good to see them going back to it because they really needed to get people to buy Xboxes again. It was them giving up exclusivity stuff. Really hurt their brand last year. It's gonna be interesting to see if the new CEO with bringing back the exclusives, is that enough to save Xbox? You guys let me know down in that comment section down below, or in the live chat if you're watching it right now. What do you guys think? Is Xbox returning to exclusives gonna be enough to save Xbox, or has too much damage already been done? That's a topic of discussion for another time, unless you guys want to have that discussion right now. If you do, hit me up in that live chat. We're just going to keep moving on. Fable has room for only one hero. We finally got a look at the new Fable, a better look at the new Fable. We've gotten looks at it before, but Fable won't be out until February 23rd, 2027. Yes, almost a full year away, and a new trailer for the game. Playground Games showed off a dark new version of Ambion and its primary antagonist, Isabel. The only catch here, Isabel sees herself as the only hero that Albion needs, and she's more than ready to do whatever it takes to save the world. Right as the trailer ended, there was a blink and you'll miss it tease of Fable's very first villain, Jack of Blades. So hopefully you guys are excited about the new Fable. I know a lot of people love the Fable series. It's gonna be interesting to see this new game and just how much better it looks compared to the past entries in the series, with the powerful graphics that we have at hand now, compared to, I mean, it's been a minute since we've gotten a Fable, so it's gonna be good, I think. Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out soon. What a difference 25 years can make in a Halo Campaign Evolved. Updates the original Halo Campaign Evolved for a new generation, and it's bringing the expanded arsenal of weapons, vehicles, and new enemies to PC, console, and it is going to do that on July 28th. So if you're looking forward to that, let me know in the comment section down below, or unless you're watching it live, in which then hit me up in that comment or live chat. I'm about to check on it here in just a second, because this list of games is actually quite lengthy, so we're going to be rapid firing them now. Resonance: A Plague Tale's Legacy is all about action. After debuting at last year's game showcase, Resonance: A Plague Tale returned this year with a deep dive into how Asobo Studio and Focus Entertainment are expanding the universe of A Plague's Tale. The game has a new action-adventure approach and an original story set 15 years before the events of the last game, Requiem. It'll be out on August 27th for PC and console. I'll learn how to read and speak at some point in time today. Maybe. Persona 4 Revival is out on February 2027. When in February of 2027, but February 18th of 2027, and it will be available on PC and consoles. So if you're a big Persona fan, then That should be right up your all's alley. And if that ain't, then maybe Persona 6? Speaking of Persona, Persona 6 got the official reveal as well. It has been 10 years since the last mainline game in the series, and not too much was shown in the teaser, but it looks incredibly stylish according to these guys at GameSpot. You guys can watch the trailer if you want to. State of Decay 3 makes its first appearance in years, missing in action for quite a few years from recent Xbox events. State of Decay 3 recently resurfaced with closed alpha playtest for the upcoming zombie apocalypse game. It's out in 2027, of course, another year release window for PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PS5. Apparently it's skipping the Switch. Sea of Thieves is adding new player-made content. It will get the free update, and it will allow you to create your very own custom seas inside the game, whether you want action or a place to relax. Yeah, you guys are getting that. And then Metro 2039 makes a February 2027 even busier, as that's apparently when that game is set to releases. Yeah, February 27th, 2027 wasn't already busy. Metro 2039 will also launch that month. A journey back to the dark heart of the post-apocalyptic Moscow. The new trailer showed off survival, stealth, violence, and horror. Bad Magpie, a very kid-like looking game. Wulong 2 Wings of Ember. It'll be out in sometime 2027. Senua, a new action adventure game set in the Hellblade universe. Senua returns to fight her way to the afterlife and reunite with those she has loved and lost. Yeah, Crazy Taxi's back. As you guys may have heard, Crazy Taxi got the Crazy Taxi World Tour, got the official trailer at the Xbox showcase. What a better way to revive a Sega cult classic than with a trailer scored to the best of the Offspring, or to the beat of the Offspring. Crazy Taxi World Tour is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and Switch 2, coming next year in 2027. When in 2027, who knows? I'm hoping at the beginning of 2027, because I don't know if you guys actually got the chance to see this trailer. But we'll watch it right quick. I don't think it's a very long. Yeah, it's only 1 minute and 21 seconds. Freaking music from the first game. Freaking delivering giant stacks of pizzas. You're on fire. Yeah. Oh, hell. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to that game. Like, I've always been a big Crazy Taxi fan, though. As soon as I seen that commercial on, like, when it first aired in the showcase, man, I know a lot of people are upset with this game because I think Sega announced that they had used some AI to recreate, to create the game and stuff. Which, I mean, it's not like they changed a whole lot. Like, honestly, the graphics don't even look that different from the Sega Dreamcast days. I mean, it looks a lot better now as far as like all around graphics and stuff. Obviously, the frames per second would be way better, and high definition and all that good crap. Obviously, it's going to look 10 tons better than the original, but just by looking at the commercial, it didn't change a whole lot. So, but yeah, in ways it did, ways it didn't. I can't wait to play this game. If you guys are excited about the brand new Crazy Taxi World Tour, let me know in that live chat. Or if you're watching this after the fact, then hit me up in that comment section down below so you guys can tell me what you guys think about the new Crazy Taxi World Tour. I'm gonna take a quick second to look at the live chat. I'm not seeing anything, so you guys feel free to hit me up in that live chat as I go through this news. I am keeping an eye on it. Magicians, the Devil's Deal. Devil's Deal arrives in 2027 on PC and console. It's also going to be a day one Game Pass release launch, so it doesn't really sound all that interesting, but you know, we'll see. Doom the Dark Ages is getting a new expansion. It's called Revelation and it is due out on July 7th, so right around the corner. If you guys have been playing Doom the Dark Ages, you're about to get a DLC or expansion, whatever you want to call it. Same thing, pretty much. And Xbox is celebrating 25 years with a stylish Xbox 25 25th anniversary console with a trademark see-through design like the original Xbox had. It's releasing this limited edition console and controller inspired by the translucent green Xbox console. These will be released in November, so if you guys are looking forward to a see-through Xbox Series X, there you have it. Look for it in November with its holiday pricing and stuff. Hopefully it's not too terribly, but it does mention here that Xbox unveils a new 25th anniversary Xbox Series X based on the original, and it's going to be pricey. Let's take a look at that right quick, maybe to give me some insight on exactly how pricey. That's a picture of the console and the controller, so pretty cool looking. I'm not seeing a price, so, but I'm assuming it's probably gonna be a good little bit expensive. Age of Empires 4 is getting some Viking and Scottish reinforcements coming in the fall of 2026. Minecraft Dungeons 2 gets a September release I know it says Minecraft. They apparently don't know how to spell it, GameSpot. Minecraft Dungeons, which it says down here, launches on September 29th, and the new trailer for the game showed off how players will tackle a crisis and take on new challenges. The Thieves Guild surfaces in the Elder Scrolls Online. The next season of the Elder Scrolls Online, players can experience a new Thieves Guild questline in Glenumbra, take on new challenges, and tour Tremor with the Prince of Madness. The new season starts on July 8th. Valor Mortis is also launching in September. September keeps getting busier and busier, with the team behind Ghost Runner is releasing its first-person Souls-like Valor Mortis on September 24th. Fallout 76 has an inflation problem, or infestation problem. A free update available right now. Fallout 76 players can suit up to fight some nasty infestations in the wastelands. A free update is available right now in Fallout 76. So, yeah. Feel free to get your Fallout 76 game on. Prepare for Air America and Microsoft Flight Simulator. They are going to update it with 22 or it's going to add over 30 national parks, some more stuff, and some new locations that you can go inside the Goodyear blimp. Where winds meet gets windier, as they are going to expand the map a little bit more for players to explore. Then Spyro, the Realm Beyond, officially revealed at the Xbox Showcase. After more than 20 years, Spyro the Dragon is back and is ready to soar the skies in a brand new adventure. Developed by Toys for Bob, the Skylanders studio that spun off from Activision Blizzard in 2024, the new game features a mature Spyro who isn't limited to gliding around levels like in older games. Flight players major part in Spyro A Realm Beyond, and the game is launching in 2027. When? Who knows? We only get year release dates nowadays. But if that seems like something that you're going to be excited about, let me know in that live chat. Unless you're watching after the fact, in which then, let me know in that comment section down below on YouTube. Are you guys excited for the new Spyro? Let's move on. Clockwork Revolution in Exile Entertainment's Clockwork's Revolution continues to look like a terrific BioShock spiritual successor, and in the new trailer, the grittier side of the steampunk city of Avalon was explored in further detail, and it will be out, guess what? Sometime in 2027. That's right. How'd you guys know? Alright, let's move on. Castlevania Belmont's Curse. Set 23 years after Castlevania Dracula's Curse, Motion Twins Castlevania Belmont's Curse launches on October 15th. What a surprise. Right before Halloween. Castlevania game. And then maybe what some would say the kicker of the whole show, which everybody knew there was going to be a new Call of Duty coming. This year, it's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Is this a real long trailer? 5 minutes? I don't know if we'll watch this whole commercial or not. But...
한반도는 질서정연하고 강력하다. 남부 차단 구역에서 발생했던 산업 사고는 우리 공화국의 영웅적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어 조국의 안전엔 흔들림이 없다. 차단 구역은 안전하다.
Inside the mall is a set of black files carrying bounty intel on a high-value target. Locate the files and eliminate the HVT. Expect contact. HVT may be in the area hunting anyone after that intel. Jeez, this place is huge. It's dark as hell. That's why you got NVGs, man.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
No, that's a negative. That's not why we're here.
I'm gonna be fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
I say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Damn, he's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here.
Copy. Where are we at on the intel?
Got it. Alright. Let's find that HVT.
On you.
Overwatch to actual. Letting that intel compromise your location. Enemies are alerted to your position.
Shit.
Yeah. You know we're here.
Damn.
Okay. Alright, let's just find that HVT.
Alright, we're gonna move along here.
Boys are making a lot of noise. Be aware. More enemy hostiles are now hunting your position.
Was that the HVT?
Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to Expo.
Oh dang.
I got you, man.
How much lead you got pumped that guy full of? Shit.
You good?
Yep. Let's just get out of here.
All right. Let me get some ammo.
Yep.
I think he's dead. Damn!
Get on the chopper! Go, go! Incoming!
Alright, that was a look at the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I gotta say, the last few years, Call of Duty has always shown a good game. And then within the first week of the launch, it dies. It's how the last 2 or 3 games have worked. So I'm not gonna hold my breath. The game looks okay. I mean, it looks like a Call of Duty game. That's just another thing. Is like they've yet to change a whole lot. Like in my mind, they need to go back to the drawing board with Call of Duty and just release a game every few years. Like, you don't have to come out with a new Call of Duty every year. You can build a good Call of Duty game, then you can expand on it over the course of a couple years. At the same time, you're building the next game, which will be even better. That's what I think a lot of these game companies should do. Instead of bringing out like games every freaking year, like take some time, make you a better game. Anyway, Call of Duty always has a big presence at the Xbox Game Showcase. This year was no different. A new DMZ mode was the star of this new look at the FPS, and ahead of its October launch, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 developer Infinity Ward announced it. So, that's of course going to come out in October, as it always does. Do you guys think the new Call of Duty game looks good? And if you do, are you looking forward to getting it when it really launches in October? Let me know in that comment section down below if you're watching this after the fact, or if you're watching it live. Oh, hit me up in that live chat. Every RM has a beautiful handcrafted visuals life sim adventure that also looks like it was inspired by Studio Gilby Films with its hand illustrated art. It is due out in 2027 and it's going to be a day one Game Pass launch. Of course it is. And that's it. That was everything at the Xbox Showcase. What do you guys think? Was the Xbox Showcase worth watching? Did you watch it live? And if you did you enjoy it? Let me know in that live chat comment section down below. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, we're going to bounce right into the rest of the news because we've been live for a good minute. Everything you missed at Computex 2026. That's another thing that happened this week. That's why I said this was going to be a big Gaming News Friday session, because I had to tell you about the Xbox Showcase, I had to tell you about the Nintendo Direct, and now I'm going to tell you about the Computex 2026. All things revealed, including Nvidia's RTX Spark and Asus's ROG 20th anniversary stuff. So let's get into it. This week's announcements drove. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Nvidia unveiled a potentially game-changing ARM-based superchip, the RTX Spark, for Windows laptops debuting in devices like Microsoft's new Surface Laptop Ultra, while MSI teased a Claw 8X AI Plus Xbox gaming handheld powered by Intel's new Arc G3 Extreme CPU. Dell and Acer rolled out MacBook Neo rivals, and because this is still Computex, we also found plenty of delightful strange hardware, including a holographic dragon inside a PC. What the? Where the hell's the rest of? Okay, I guess this is part of the... No, that can't be. Okay, I thought it was going to list everything. Wait. Guess they're... just showing off video, of course. I hate websites that do that stupid shit. Alright, the headlines so far. We just talked about the Spark, which is the first three headlines. Intel details long-awaited Crescent Island AI GPU at Computex, which you guys may have heard about. It's an AI GPU, so obviously nothing for gamers or whatnot, just more AI crap. Then Intel Xeon 7 Diamond Rapid CPUs officially launching in 2027 on Intel 18A-P. A lot of places are bringing back their older CPUs to help with the ongoing problem with rising RAM prices and storage and pretty much anything right now PC related. AMD confirms AM5 support through 2029. Likely to see Zen 4 and Zen 5 platforms will likely see 2 more generations at least. Yeah. AMD confirmed that it will support the current AM5 socket through 2029 at Computex 2026. Previously, AMD had only committed to support the socket through 2027, but has extended the timeline, and AMD's usual release cadence support through 2029 should mean we'll see at least 2 more generations on the socket as AMD continues to fight for slots among the best CPUs for gaming. We first saw the AM5 socket with the release of the 7000 series GPUs or CPUs with the Zen 4 architecture in 2022. At the same time, AMD said it would support the socket through 2025 with the release of Zen 5 in 2024. AMD extended the window to 2027. Now they're getting another 2-year bump. Though without Zen 6 CPUs in hand, we expect to see them soon. However, AMD continues to double down on Zen 6 arriving in a data center this year. So, we will see how that all floats around. AMD is bringing back the Ryzen 5800X 3D, which we talked about last week, along with along with it launching the brand new 7700X 3D. That one's going to be more interesting just to see where it falls into place. It had to be around like a 250. It had to be like a 250. Alright guys, I've got to speed this up. Sorry guys. Alienware debuts a 34-inch OLED for gamers. That's pretty much all we've heard about. I mean, there's been a lot of game cases and specific hardware stuff that's been announced at Computex. I will try to make that more of a thing for next week because I don't think it's all the way done yet. What was that I just closed? Okay, that was just Computech stuff. Okay, and that's more. That's the one article. Started with AMD partners suggest RDNA 5 next generation GPUs aren't coming out until 2028. AMD might be sampling MI450 GPUs for data centers, but its true next generation consumer graphics cards could be another 2 years away, according to some board partners. Several AMD GPU manufacturers at Computex 2026, and the earliest anyone can expect the next gen AMD cards is mid 2027. AMD released its RDNA 4 RX 9000 cards in February of last year, beginning with the 9070 and the 9070 XT. The only new GPU in 2026 has been the 9070 GRE for China, which isn't exactly flying off the shelves either. They've made a lot of good strides with the new architecture. I have a 9070 XT in my PC right now. Unfortunately, I'm being plagued with freaking driver issues with it, and I don't know if it's the PC or the graphics card, so I'm about to just completely start over with a clean slate and format the hard drive, reinstall Windows. Clean things up, see if that helps, because I wasn't having issues when I first got it, so I'm thinking maybe Windows has done effed up my stuff, because I keep having to uninstall the drivers and then reinstall them a lot. And it drives me nuts. GTA 6 hits PS5, Xbox on November 19th of this year, but PC players will face a 2-year wait, and Switch 2 is completely left out. We have the GTA 6 release date. What just got confirmed and what has not changed is it's due out on November 19th of this year on PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. And as of this week, the industry's rearrangement around that date is accelerating. This past Tuesday, Atlas confirmed during a Nintendo Direct that Metaphor Fantasio, the most acclaimed RPG of 2024, will release on Switch 2 on November 12th, precisely 1 week before GTA 6, staking out what amounts to the last defensible release slot before Rockstar's blockbuster monopolizes the conversation. I really don't foresee that game doing real well at all. Even coming out before it's coming out like a week before GTA 6. Yeah, I don't see that one doing very well for Nintendo. Meanwhile, reports published today suggest that GTA's online final content update is expected in July, signaling the formal end of the 13-year live service era, with Rockstar's full marketing campaign. A third trailer and pre-orders are expected to open before the end of June, so we could be getting a third trailer, a final look at it. Ooh, I can't wait to see the final trailer for GTA 6. Are you guys excited about it? Let me know in that live chat. Unless you're watching after the fact, from which end, hit me up in that comment section. Let me know if you guys are not only excited for GTA 6, but the final trailer and the hype heading towards November. November 19th is not merely a release date. It is an SEC filing. Take-Two Interactive embedded the launch in its fiscal 2027 financial guidance, projecting 8 billion to 8.2 billion in net bookings for the year, a figure that requires GTA 6 to deliver on time. In a Bloomberg interview with Strauss Zelnick following the May 21st earnings call, made the commitment explicit. I think reiterating November 19th as the launch day today is probably a positive. I think we've been really clear that we're releasing the title on November 19th. A company with a public commitment of that magnitude does not miss its window. That date was originally announced by Rockstar in November 2025 after the game's second delay moved it to May 2026 target. No PC release date exists. No PC release window exists or has been announced. This is deliberate, and the reasoning goes deeper than the piracy argument Rockstar's defenders typically reach for first. This just goes into a bunch of financial crap as far as Rockstar goes and the data breach, and needless to say, it always takes at least a year, if not a year and a half to two, on average. Almost every time it's been a year to two before GTA's new game comes out on PC. So unfortunately, that's just where we're at. I doubt they're gonna put GTA 6 on the Switch 2. I can tell you right now by looking at the commercials, it's way too resource heavy for the Switch 2, unfortunately. Yeah. The PS6 release date and pricing official updates have gamers agreeing on one thing. Sony has given an official update about release date and price plans for the PS6, and gamers have all had the same thing to say about it online. During Sony's latest earnings call, Sony President and CEO Hiroki Totoki, hopefully I've said that right, revealed where the company currently stands with announcing details about the new console. Though Sony's translator Totoki said, "We have not yet decided on at what time we will launch the new console or at what prices, so we would like to really observe the following and follow the situation. Looking at the current circumstances, the memory price is also expected to be very high fiscal year 2027 because there will still be a shortage of supply. So under that assumption, we must think carefully about what we will do." These commitments were posted in the gamers subreddit, and gamers have been unanimous in their thoughts, and it's way too early for Sony to be considering releasing the PS6 just yet. One said, "Honestly, I'm not even needing it right now. Doesn't even feel like 6 years of PS5 has happened. Have no problem waiting even to 2029. And that's the way I think a lot of people have, and that's it. That's all the news, guys. Yeah, I think that's the way a lot of people have been here recently, is, they're just, the PS5 just came out. Like I know it's been 6 years since it came out, but it's still new. It's still fresh. We've yet to even tap the higher end of what the PS5 is actually capable of. I think that's where GTA 6 comes into play. GTA 6 is gonna frickin' it's gonna turn the heat up on them PS5s. That's for sure. Oh, you're finally home, Cadet? Good. See you. Sorry, I've been stuck in the news. Xbox One was me. Sony, Nintendo, Xbox showcases. Yeah. All the showcases were kind of lackluster, in my opinion. The Sony, the Sony, the Nintendo, and the Xbox. I mean, Sony had a couple good games that obviously are coming out, like the God of War game, and stuff. But with Sony, a lot of it was other than Wolverine. Like, there's nothing other than Wolverine and GTA 6 that, like, as far as this year's concerned, which I don't know. I think, didn't they say the new God of War was supposed to come out this year too? I don't think so though. I think they said soon, not an actual year. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, they were all three. They got good games coming, but like, I think all of them are saving their real good games till next year, all because of GTA 6. You guys feel free to let me know what you guys think in the live chat. I gotta take a real quick bathroom break, so you guys don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Yeah, you guys hit me up in that live chat. We're winding the gaming news live stream down. We've been live for a good freaking minute. Fixing to roll around to hour number 2, which that's kind of what I was expecting, so. Nothing, nothing real special about that. But yeah, I figured it'd be about 2 hours. I'm actually glad that it didn't take the entire 2 hours. I was trying to rapid fire there at the end. Sorry, Cadet, I missed a bunch of your stuff. Because I was rapid firing, I don't even have the sound effects or stinks or any of that on this profile. Well, I do have a sound effect.
Wow.
There you go. That's the only sound effect I got on this one. But yeah, all three of the showcases, they were kind of lackluster, but I think out of all of them, I think I like the PlayStation one the best, just because they at least had 2 good games coming up. Not counting GTA 6. Nintendo, they were just dodging GTA 6. I'm just hoping that they don't bring the Zelda remake out at the same time as GTA 6, because that would not be a good, that would not be good. But yeah, they're supposed to have some more info for us on that Zelda remake. Hopefully here soon, so it's gotta be here soon. It's supposed to come out this year, and this is the first we've seen of it, and they didn't show us a whole lot, so so yeah, I imagine there'll be a Nintendo Direct just on that game itself coming up here soon. I'll keep you guys posted on that, as well as all things gaming tech related. If you're looking for gaming and tech news, I'm here every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern to deliver you guys the news. I'm gonna be changing the way things look around here, the live stream anyway. I'm gonna be redesigning some of the overlays just because they're not working very well, and I can design some that are better than this. So yeah, that being said, I appreciate you guys. I think I'm gonna get off here. My son's been going haywire. He always seems to wait until I'm live streaming, and then he don't quite grasp the concept that Daddy's live, and he shouldn't step behind here. I do let him step on set sometimes, but here lately he had no pants on, so but that being said, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys found this live stream informative and helpful. If you did and you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that follow button. Whether you're watching on Twitch or Kick, wherever you're watching, hit that follow button so you know when I go live again. And if you want to help support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, Twitch or Kick. It gives you certain perks depending on where you're watching. You guys on YouTube, you guys know the gist. If you liked the live stream and you want to see more like it, make sure you hit that like button. It helps push it to more people like you that wanted to see it, or need to see it. And everything over there is free for you guys on YouTube, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know when I go live again. Don't forget to hit that bell icon as well. Our gaming news channel on YouTube is finally starting to kick up. We've got 23 subscribers so far. It's not a real big number, but considering where we were like a month ago, we're doing real good. So I'm thrilled with the progress. Hopefully you guys are happy with the content. There's going to be a lot more and a lot better content coming in here soon as I get more familiar with the new video editing software, and hopefully I can figure out what the hell's going on with this GPU and its drivers, because I'm really close to just taking it out and buying a freaking Nvidia card and calling it a day. But I can't really do that right this second. Got too much money spread out. that being said, I'll figure it out. You guys have a good rest of your Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Have a good Friday night. And don't forget, I will be live tomorrow night for Sippin' Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, where we will be sipping on some more Jesse James whiskey, and we may or may not be mixing it with the best Dr. Pepper ever. I don't know yet. That being said, we will be playing Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5 this Sippin' Saturday. We're going to be playing that, and then once we're done with that, we're going to play Miles Morales, and then after that, we're going to play Spider-Man 2, and hopefully by the time we're done with that, it'll be time to play Wolverine. I cannot wait for that game to come out. That being said, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me this Friday afternoon. Thank you, Cadet, for chilling out and lurking in the chat and everything. The rest of you guys, feel free to hit me up in the chat whenever you're watching. You know, I've always got it on my screens. I don't always have the opportunity to have it on the actual screen, but when I can, I do. But I always have it on my screen, unless I forget to open the one program. But that's not very often. So yeah, you guys feel free to hit me up in the live chat whenever you're watching. You can lurk if you like, but I mean, it's always better if you guys chit chat me up. We can have a good conversation about the news I just spoke about or whatnot. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, don't forget to hit that follow button on Twitch or Kick. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button on YouTube. And I will see you guys, if not tomorrow night for Sippin' Saturday, then if all you're here for is the gaming news, then I will definitely see you guys next Friday for the next episode of Gaming News Friday. Until then, you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good weekend and the rest of your week. If I don't see you till next Friday, if I see you tomorrow night for Sippin' Saturday, that would be super awesome. Don't forget, if you do want to tune in for Sippin' Saturday, we will also be live on Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern, where hopefully we will finish Metal Gear Solid 4, and then Throwback Thursday next Thursday before we make it back to Gaming News Friday. But yeah, like I said, if you guys don't plan on watching the gameplay live streams and you're just here for the news, well then, thank you guys, and I will see you guys next Friday for another episode of Gaming News Friday. Until then, peace.